What is up, everybody? This is Eric, the one and only Bay Area collector, and today I'm actually going to share a little story of a game that's really special to me. But before I do, I wanted to ask you guys this question. What was the very first video game you guys got for Christmas, being that we're in the holidays? Now, don't include games that came with the consoles, for example, Mario Brothers Duck Hunt, or Hang On Safari Hunt for the Sega Master System, or Ultra Beast for the Genesis, or Sonic. Don't include those games. I'm talking about the very first game you received after you received your console, and it was your first Christmas with the console. What was the very first game? So mine, actually, I had like about 3 games from what I remember when I was a kid, but one of them that I remember very vividly was this game for the Sega Master System, and it is Aztec Adventure. The Road to Paradise, or in Japan is known as NASCA 88, The Road to Paradise. Now, this game came out back in 1988. It's a very fun game, very similar to Zelda. You can say that this is kind of like the early version of the Zelda game, but a more action-oriented style. You play as El Nino, and you're out to find the riches and treasures in the door to paradise, or the location of paradise. But one of the interesting things, sorry about the focusing, one of the interesting things about this particular game is that this game, it's called NASCA 88, and it's not actually based on the Mayan on the Aztec civilization. Is more the Nazca civilization. As you can see, the Nazca lines. This is actually a picture of the very last level. So yeah, and it's interesting why they called it Aztec Adventure. I believe they called it Aztec Adventure to appeal more to a Western audience. Now, like I said, that was the last level. The game actually consists of 11 levels. There's 5 style of levels, like forest, marshes, caves, desert, and I forgot the other one, but they repeat themselves. And then on the 11th level, it's actually the last level to the ancient civilization before you complete the game. Very fun game. Like I said, you play as El Nino. Out there as well, there's other bounty hunters that are out there that are after the treasure. You can actually befriend them. And these guys, let me see if I have the characters. These are, okay, there they are. So you have Papi, Pupe, and Po. And that's about how much money it'll cost to befriend them, and you'll get them on your side, and they'll attack enemies on screen. Otherwise, they'll be your enemies, some of your enemies as well. And here are the weapons, like the style of weapons that you have: money, iron balls, 4 directional iron ball spears, special items. The fireball, this burns down stuff. Tornado, boots, lightning, and dynamite. And yeah, there's the hidden items. I guess there's hidden items, yeah. But yeah, very fun game. These are some of the enemies right here. Very fun game, very Zelda style type of game. Really fun. Difficult. It could be difficult, but it's not impossible, because I actually beat it when I was a kid. I beat it again when I was, but I used cheats this time, of course, me. But before, when I was a kid, those didn't exist, but I was able to beat the game. And yeah, it took some trial and error, but, got through it. How did I come across this game? Now, this game, believe it or not, I've already known about it, because you know how we get these posters for the Sega Master System? We have these posters. I had to borrow it from my Spellcaster game. So you get these posters. So I would always, when I was young, my parents didn't have a lot of money. So then I would kind of plot the games that I was going to get for the year. And my parents kind of got me a game for my birthday, a game just because, and a game or 2 for Christmas. So I remember that the first game I ever got after I got my console, my Sega Master, was Outrun. And then for my birthday, backwards, I got Ghostbusters as my first game. Then I got Outrun, and then I got this one. And then I think I also got Alex Kidd. And in the meantime, my cousin will let me borrow games. So that's how I found out. But the interesting thing that I got this game was that back in the days when my mom would walk me to school, she would frequent this one local establishment right by where we live. If you guys are from Oakland, Oakland, California, there's this one place called Otay's, very popular restaurant in the area, in the Fruitville district. So there was this one store near there called Rodriguez Clothing. And my mom used to love going there just to check out the clothes and everything. And so around Christmas time, that particular establishment had a bunch of games. It had a bunch of Sega Master System games, and I was so surprised, right? They had a Great Baseball. I remember it was Great Baseball, Saxon 3D. There was another game, I think it was maybe Missile Defense. It was some of the 3D games, and it was this one. He had a bunch. The owner had a bunch, and he showed it to us. And of course, Great Baseball was a game that my cousin and I used to play a lot. He had it, and I would just borrow it all the time. So I was like, nah. But this one really caught my eye, and this was a game that I really liked. So my mom, back in my mom never, she was a housewife. She had her little bit of savings and stuff and money. So that Christmas, she did something very kind. She purchased me the game for Christmas. And I was super excited to get it, So that's how I ended up getting it, And it was a game that I'll never forget. It was a very memorable game. A lot of fun nowadays. If I was playing the gameplay of the game, and it was a fun game. Another fun fact was the creator of this game actually was the creator of the Phantasy Star games. She actually, after creating this game, soon after, she left Sega. So that's a little bit of a fun little fact. I guess she was involved in creating Phantasy Star, and you can kind of tell on the graphics and everything and the music. It has very catchy music. Very, very fun game. So anyways, highly recommend this game. You guys give it a shot, emulate it. It's really fun. But anyways, I will see you guys soon. Happy holidays. This has been Erik the Bear Collector. Peace out.